What's up guys, my name is Fernando and today I wanted to tell you why I chose the Panasonic G9 as my vlogging / professional filmmaking camera. So let's go. Well, I wanted to start this video by telling you kind of like my background as a content creator, filmmaker, as a video maker, yes. Well, my story is that I love making YouTube videos. I love vlogging, I love travel vlogs. I kind of like love everything that I can just put myself into and make a video out of it. And the other part is that I really like the idea of selling videos for a living, and for that you need like a really powerful camera, and for this you need a very versatile and ready to go type of camera. So these two things were quite difficult for me to kind of like combine, because I never found the camera that would be like an all-rounder, like that camera that could do everything that you want to and would kind of like go for it. And that's when I found the G9. If you don't know, the G9 was created for wildlife photographers, and it could do really good video, but it would be in a lower level than its big brother, the GH5, that it was meant to be, of course, for filmmakers and video creators and all this type of stuff. Until they released a software update on November 2019, they gave it like amazing video qualities. So that's why I decided to give you my top 5 reasons why I chose this camera. Let's go. Okay, so the first thing is dual image stabilization. If you don't know what dual image stabilization is, it's basically they put an image stabilizer inside of the body of the camera, and then you put another stabilizer inside of the lens. So by combining them, of course, then you have the dual image stabilization. This was definitely a game changer for me, because the idea of like going traveling or maybe filming an event or doing a product shot handheld would just, you know, change kind of like everything, I would say. You will see the difference and it's just stunning. I cannot go back to just one stabilizer. Okay, so the second thing would be the video qualities. And it's because of this update, they added 4K 30 and 25p in 422 10-bit recording. I know it sounds crazy, but it's pretty good for you, because 10-bit recording, it's something that would allow you to give you a better dynamic range and color grading capabilities. So that's one thing. They give you 4K 50 to 60p with output recording. That means if you have an external recorder, you can do it with 50 and 60p. So that's also amazing. And also one cool thing is that you get really good high-speed video capabilities or slow motion up to 180 frames per second. So that's like super slow-mo, so you can do like pretty cool B-rolls. Okay, what's up? Fernando, the editor here. I just forgot to tell you some limitations from the camera, from the video capabilities. At 180 frames per second, you can only shoot 10 minutes, and the 4K capabilities can only shoot almost at 30 minutes, so like 29.59 seconds. Yeah, those are kind of like setbacks, but if I'm honest, for this price range and what you're getting out of this camera, it's actually pretty good. If you want a camera that can record that long, then you will need to upgrade to the GH5. Just wanted to let you know. One extra thing is that if you want to, you can upgrade to V-Log L. That's the Panasonic V-Log. So if you don't know what is the V-Log L, it's basically a picture profile from Panasonic, and this will give you even more dynamic range and more color grading possibilities. And you can upgrade that for like, I don't know, $100 or something directly by Panasonic, and that's just something that you really get with like super expensive cameras. And also, if you don't like the idea of purchasing the V-Log L from Panasonic, then I can give you kind of like this link on the description that will tell you how to create your own custom picture profile. And I learned it from this guy Joe on YouTube, and it was pretty helpful and it actually worked really well. It's pretty good, and it's also of course for free, like you don't need to pay for extra. So the third thing would be, of course, the screen flip. Without this I couldn't vlog, and that's something that a lot of cameras don't have. If you check Canon, it's the only one that really goes in that market. But if you balance kind of like the things that the Lumix G9 has against the the Canon cameras, especially with the dual image stabilization and kind of like the price as well. It just really pays off to just go with the Lumix, and other cameras like Sony won't have this. So that was a huge thing for me, like kind of like a camera that could do all type of stuff and also have that kind of like screen that would flip and you could see yourself. It also has, of course, touch screen, and other cameras don't have it. So the fourth thing would be focus. I know people have been thinking about Lumix like a long time because it's the only thing that it doesn't do good. But of course, Sony and Canon are very good at that. To be honest, they have done a great job. And also you get other possibilities to be sure that you're always in focus. And that's focus picking, that are like blue dots that tell you if the image is focused. And then you have digital zooming, that it's basically like a pop-up screen that comes in the camera and then just like zooms even more. And that gives you like an extra reassurance. And that for products or for interviews is very important because you need to be very sure that that person is in focus. So the last one would be actually not one thing, but many things. And I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna tell you all these things that I like about it. For example, the body is weather sealed, so against dust and kind of like rain, you won't have a problem if you wanna shoot outside, if you wanna go to a beach and shoot there, or to a sand dunes, I don't know. But the point is like it's resistant to those elements. The grip is amazing. When you see other cameras that vloggers use, or I don't know, filmmakers use, and it's very like maybe uncomfortable. But this one I could just hold it for hours and hours. It has 6 customizable buttons that you can just customize to whatever your needs are. It has dual SD slots, so it means like, for example, you can put 2 cards there and customize them to whatever you want to, like if you want them to record the same thing. So basically you have a backup on the other SD, or the other possibility is like once a card is full, you will start using the other one. So you can basically shoot for hours. And then the last thing that I really love, that I'm actually currently using, because of course this is a long video, it has external capabilities to be charged by, let's say, a power bank, and you will have more battery life. For example, when you connect the microphone, the screen, once you flip it, you won't have that problem where the microphone is taking space from the flipped screen. For example, I think other cameras have that problem. And yeah, it's basically very versatile. Man, that was long, okay? I'm sorry if I bored you. I think this camera is really great. And of course, I'm gonna leave you some extra info down in the description so you can make your decision by yourself. Definitely check other cameras as well. That's what I did. And of course, look into what suits you the best. But if you want to be that person that it's ready for everything, then this camera will make that work. Nevertheless, thank you very much for watching this video, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.